nightclubs. And this might seem, in the literal sense, everybody wants to say, who is the pastor? John is here. Who is saying, who is the pastor building this nightclub? We want to know. Well, it's not exactly in the literal sense, because organized religion always expires. Because this generation of young people that we're raising, no matter, but you cannot have religion and sense in the same body. It's either you submit to religion or you submit to sense. You will struggle to do the both. It's either you submit to religion or you submit to sense. You can't have both. It is impossible to be religious and sensible. Even me, as a Christian, I try to limit my beliefs. Beliefs are things that are proven or cannot be proven. I try to limit them to the core of my Christian faith. There was someone called Yahushua who died on the cross for my sins. I can't prove it. That's my belief. But I try not to stretch my belief so I don't sound stupid. I believe he healed people. I believe in his miracles. I don't believe in Nigerian pastor miracles though. And I say it all the time. It sounds like I'm fighting them. I'm not. I just don't believe. Because there was no real miracle that needed to be done during the time of Christ that Christ did not do. Their argument is Christ did not heal anybody. Christ did not heal everybody. I agree. He did not heal everybody. Your pastors heal nobody. Show me one person where we all know. Not be the one where on a manufacture. Or not be the one where mumu waiting saying get healing. Show me one person where all of us know say bye where they resurrect. Show me one person, just one person. Is it Osinachi? Show me one person. To me, it is very important. That narrative is very important. That narrative needs to be addressed. Because I've raised my children to be critical thinkers. And the biggest problem I have is after raising them to use their brain, I now want to tell them to be stupid. I've done a lot of research. And one of the most puzzling of all my research is the reverse exodus. After studying Egyptology under several professors of Egyptology, the scholarly consensus is that there is no historical figure of a Moses leaving Egypt. It only exists in religious books. Now let's remember that. How do we do a test for historical and archaeological relevance and evidence of any claim? How? The Israelites claim that they left Egypt. Okay. The Egyptians have their own records. It does not support it. The Mesopotamians, Babylonians, Ethiopians, Sumerians, nobody else except the Israelites has a record of them leaving Egypt under a Moses in the way it went. Maybe it was a much smaller number. Maybe they were never really prisoners. There's something about the story does not correspond with archaeology and history. And no matter how much you try to prove it to people, have a conversation with people, they will always bring you back and say, the Bible says. How credible is a book that told us that the sun and the moon were created 4 days after day and night were created? How credible is a book that gives us two different accounts of creation in Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2? Are we really relying on the Bible for historical context? So, when you have that and you have children who are not like us and our parents, Baba, there's nothing you want to tell our parents. Once you just mention God, once you just mention Jesus, once you just mention anything that has to do with anything, problem don't start. Once you just mention anything that has to do with anything, problem has started. As far as our parents were concerned, the only thing they needed in this life to believe was what they have believed, and that is all. Finish. They don't need anything else. And no matter how much you try to convince them otherwise, to win them over is magic. It is magic. I don't know if I'm making sense at all. Sorry guys, 1 second. Sorry guys. Sorry guys, 1 second. So I said, just believe. If you question, it is the devil inside of you. And that narrative has thrived for so long. Things that make absolutely no sense. Things that absolutely do not add up. Sorry guys, 1 second. The deepest part of this narrative is our parents. And in fairness to them, because I always blame our parents for religion and all that, they were handed over a belief system that they never investigated. They never interrogated it. They never said or thought things like, how do I navigate out of this problem? Is this even a problem? You see, they were coming from pagan roots, in all fairness, and that needs to be, how do I put it? You have to be able to give them some credit for it, that okay, these people are not coming from where we are coming from. Something is not adding up. But how do you expect people who were never taught to question something, question things? How did our parents learn from their parents? How? Have you ever bothered to ask yourself? How did our parents bother to learn from their own parents? Whatever I'm teaching you, if you don't listen, I will flog you till you listen. There was no opportunity like our kids have now to question us, to drill us. It was always, this is it, believe it. We had parents who were educated for the wrong reasons. Our parents went to school so they could get a job. Our parents went to school not because they wanted the validity of the education, but simply because it was the easiest way to getting a job. 1 second. Amara, bring my food now. Amara, you want make I buy? Johnson, come and learn, come and learn, come and learn, come here now. Where are you? Oh yeah, come and sit on my bed and learn. I went to get baby freeze, make himself listen, make it learn. They don't understand how lucky they are. That is this generation of children. They have no clue how lucky they are that they can question their parents. When una they grow, una fit question una papa, una mama. Could you question your parents when you were growing up? Now question are just they ask, no be fight. Close that door. How many of you here could question your parents? On any level, in any form, how many of you could question your parents? It is whatever they said was law. You can't go, they grow up for my kind papa house. You where they talk, you are young. You are not my generation. My generation, they know they question papa and mama. Anything papa talk, now it be truth. Ella said once you start taking care of yourself, you are free. You are free from the physical chains, not the mental chains. How many people are free but still go to those same churches their parents go to? Or they go to a milder version. Maybe your parents went to Deeper Life and then you go and look for a church because that Deeper Life is not working for you. You go to a more modern church. You have not left the box. You are still inside the box. You've not left the cemetery. You just move from one grave to the other. I don't know if you understand my analogy. You have not left the cemetery. You just change grave. So for your mind, you see what is change. That your new church that sounds modern to you, that is going to be the future. The future obsolete church. That's that modern church that you are in now. Is going to be the future obsolete church. You just change pattern. You don't come out. Mountain of fire. You went there with your parents. You didn't like it. It didn't resonate with you. So you went to a more modern church. In your mind now, you have left religion. You are moving from grave to grave while remaining inside the cemetery. Look at somebody beside you and tell them you are still inside the graveyard. You are just changing tombs. You are just changing graves. You never come out for cemetery. Pastors are building nightclubs. Go and look across Europe. Many of their buildings that are used for nightclubs today were former churches. Are you aware? They were former churches. Make it make sense to me. Google with me. Google top 5 auditoriums in the world. Just type top, T-O-P. I want us to do this together. In fact, let's use this, my big phone, so everybody can see. Let's use this, my big phone. So we're going to type together. Let me make sure it's on the internet. Okay, it's connected. It's a bit slow, but it's connected. Okay, so we'll type now, all of us. I want us to do this exercise together. So I'm going to put this phone here. Yeah, it's the Samsung Fold 6, the new one. Right? So I'm going to type top 10. Can you see what I'm typing? Top 10. I want you to type church auditoriums, or top 10 church auditorium in the world. Popped up. You click on it. The largest evangelical church auditorium in the world, known for their impressive capacity, include the Hand of God Cathedral, the Ark Glory Dome, and Champions Royal Assembly Abuja. Now I want us to look at this. Number 1, Hand of God Cathedral. Shall you see? Salvation. This is Port Harcourt. Number 2, the Ark. The largest auditorium in the world is the Ark, located in Ota. Glory Dome, Abuja. Champions Royal Assembly, Abuja. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the top 4. If we check Wikipedia and we look at all of them, if we count down from, let's count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So number 10 is Deeper Life Ministry, Nigeria. Number 9 is United Family International Church, Zimbabwe. Number 8 is World of Life Bible Church, Nigeria. Number 7 is Bethany Indonesian Church, Indonesia. Number 6 is Living Faith Church Worldwide, Nigeria. Number 5 is Temple to the Glory of God, Brazil. Number 4 is Champions Royal Assembly, Abuja, Nigeria. Number 3, Dunamis, Abuja, Nigeria. Number 2, the Ark, Lagos, Nigeria. Number 1, Hand of God Cathedral, Port Harcourt, Nigeria. In the top 10, Nigeria has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of top 10 church auditoriums in the world, we have 7. We. Sinful we. 7 Out of the top 10 church auditoriums in the world, 7 belong to Nigeria. No, work with me. Let's do this. Let's go back there again.